Hi, this is U.S. Representative Rick Larsen, and I'm doing this video because this week is the official kickoff of my campaign. But I did want to spend just a moment to tell you how heartbroken I am over the murder of George Floyd. When you consider what happened to George Floyd, to Breonna Taylor, to Ahmaud Arbery, you know that systemic racism still exists here in the United States, and we still have so much work to do to stamp it out. That's why this week I'm also spending time talking with community leaders who represent the broad diversity of our district and of our state, and elected officials about additional actions that I can take on top of what we have already taken to address systemic racism and violence in our communities. So please, if you have any ideas in that regard, let my office know. Meanwhile, we are continuing. We're moving forward and running for re-election. And this week is the opening of our field events, where I'll be doing phone banking all week on Wednesday and Thursday, and I'd ask you to, if you can, to participate in that. It's been an honor to represent this region over the last several years. I was born and raised in this district. My family's been around this district in this area for 5 generations. I know this district, and I'm running for re-election to continue the effort to fight for the middle-class families that live throughout this district, to invest in them, to invest in the education of the next generation workforce so that our kids are prepared to compete in a future that is increasingly global in nature, to ensure that we protect the right to vote, and not just the right to vote, but to protect the integrity of that vote when it is cast. It's important as well that we move forward to protect the environment and to fight climate change. These are some of the reasons I'm running for re-election, and I hope you'll be a part of that. We're about 10 weeks away from the August 4th primary. 10 weeks. In about 7 weeks, the ballots will come out, and we need to begin preparing for this fall's election against the inevitable Republican that I will run against, by ensuring we launch this field campaign and be aggressive to identify our Democratic voters now, so that we're ready in the fall to fight the Republicans, not only in my race, but in races up and down the ballot, including the presidential race. So I hope you'll join me this week in doing that. We're doing these virtual operations because we're still in pandemic phase. Phase 2 for reopening for a lot of folks, but maybe not so much for campaigns. So we're doing this virtual phone bank this week. It has to be part of that. You can join my campaign and sign up for that by contacting me at my campaign site. That's at ricklarsen.org, and you can email Jack Wellman there at jack@ricklarsen.org. That's jack@ricklarsen.org, and let him know that you want to participate in the phone bank. Also, later today, I will be live on Facebook with State Democratic Party Chair Tina Podlodowski. And so visit my Facebook page at 5:30 p.m. to watch that Facebook Live event with the State Party Chair Tina Podlodowski. You can join us by signing up to volunteer at my website, again at ricklarsen.org. You can add your name to the list of more than 60 local elected officials and other leaders and many other groups who have already endorsed this campaign, and to show that great momentum that we're going to need to beat the Republicans this fall in this race and in races around the state. So follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, share my posts with your own network, and please join this campaign. I look forward to making those virtual phone bank phone calls with you this week as we kick off our field operation to win the 2nd Congressional District and keep it in Democratic hands and beat Republicans this fall. Thanks a lot.